But there's at least one person in the world who's ready to share information about this mysterious place. And this person is not just a theorist. He experienced abnormal activity himself and managed to survive. His name is Bruce Gernon. On December 4th, 1970, Bruce, along with his father and his business partner, took off from the island of Andros, heading for Miami Beach. It wasn't his first time making this flight, and everything went as usual. The trip should have taken about an hour and a half. Bruce was piloting a Beechcraft Bonanza light engine aircraft. Immediately after takeoff, he noticed a small cloud. The plane rose to an altitude of about 300 meters, or about 1,000 feet, and the cloud also rose with them. It grew literally before their eyes, but the aircraft managed to slip through it. After 10 minutes had passed, and at an altitude of 3,505 meters, or about 11,500 feet, another cloud appeared. It was so large that Bruce again had no choice but to fly directly into it. Everything around immediately turned black, although there was no rain. The pilot noted strange white flashes that were not like lightning. They were so bright that they lit up everything. After about half an hour, Bruce suddenly realized that this was the same cloud through which they'd flown earlier. It had the shape of a ring, a kind of giant donut-shaped cloud. Bruce saw no way to escape from the captivity of this strange cloud when suddenly he noticed a small clearance. This was his only chance. The hole looked like a tunnel just over 1.5 kilometers or 1 mile wide and about 16 kilometers or 10 miles long. At the very end of the tunnel, he could see blue sky. But as soon as the plane entered the tunnel sharply narrowed. The walls of the tunnel were curved and shrinking, continuously closing in. The whole of the interior was covered with small gray threads of clouds that spun counterclockwise right in front of and around the aircraft. The navigation instruments malfunctioned, spinning maniacally in the glass dials. Fortunately, Bruce managed to break out of this strange captivity. About 20 seconds passed, but at that moment, no one cared. The plane was enveloped in a strange fog. The pilot immediately contacted ground control to determine their location, but the dispatcher could not see the aircraft on radar. Is this possible? Theoretically, yes. Interference can affect radar instruments.